Yes, I do. I worked at the YMCA and he lived there.
You lived there at the YMCA?
Yeah, in an apartment upstairs.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And when did you guys start dating?
As soon as he saw me,
Love at first sight.
56 years. And I didn't want him to go. But God said it was time. So I had to let him go.
Probably has some fun memories.
Oh, we golfed, we swam. I wasn't crippled then. I was fried. Yeah. So, and he enjoyed it. He was a wonderful man. He really was. And I adored him. He was perfect. As perfect as you could find. And my husband believed. That's one thing. Sometimes you get a husband that doesn't believe in God, or as much as you do. Then there's trouble there. But with Dom, he always believed in God. I'm serious. Because so many people, when they get your age, they don't seem to care anymore. But God is always right there by you, so remember that. And you always need him. Always. Yes, and he loved that garden. That's why he loved JR so much, because JR was just a little tot. And he used to go and help him in the garden. And he'd be working, you know, oh, gracious. But he loved JR. Yeah. That was his buddy. We had a lot of good vacations together. They used to love it. The kids used to love going. We used to get out to the ocean. And he just loved to watch them go in the water. But I'm going to be 90, you know. So that's a ripe old age. Yes, my mother we lived on Redor Street, which was in the north side. And we had a big cherry tree in the backyard. And my father used to say, don't go near that cherry tree. Now, the girls weren't born yet. This was... So, he wasn't always good. But my mother was. My mother was perfect. I have no memory at all anymore. When you get old, you start to lose. You really do.
I think you're doing a great job.
Do you really?
Oh, I think you're doing as sharp as a tack
And twice as jaggy.
she always says to me. You're sharp, Mom. Mom, do you remember all the wonderful family gatherings we had? And our house was like church. Everyone was welcome. We always used to bring everybody in.
I did. We loved everybody. We really did.
That's what I said. We were like, you know, it was like church at our house.
Joe, I couldn't live without my daughters or my son. Really and truthfully. My daughters are just so wonderful to me. My son, he stands alone. He's got a wife, and she's wonderful. She takes very good care of him. So I like that. I like Patty. She's a good person. I was lucky, because all my children married well. Ginger who?
Mother.
I'm only kidding you. Ginger was my right hand, my left hand, and my middle hand. She was really good to me. My children are all good to me, Joe. They really are. Well, Mary Lou, she took off with, what's his name? Oh, let me think. That's not what I was going to say with. I was going to say which one. I do. I sit and play. I have a little computer pad that my daughter bought me. And I play games on it all the time. And you know what, I hate to turn on the TV because I have to put the pad on. That's ridiculous. Oh, I do play bingo. And I win candy bars. And then I have a man who was married, and I think he's divorced now. But he's an invalid. He's in his wheelchair. And every time I come in for lunch, he'll say, "Did you win today?" Because if I won, he wants a candy bar. So I don't only take care of the young ones, I take care of the old ones too. That's the way he is. But he can't get out of the chair.
Sure.
Oh God, Beth could tell you. She'd like to take that thing and throw it out the window.
Well, because sometimes I visit you and you're in it.
I can't put it down, Joe. I just can't.
That's a good thing, Mom.
And they say I would be very lonely if I didn't have that. I don't bother anybody. I don't call up and say, "Mary Lou, you don't come and see me anymore. Why don't you?" I don't do that. She's in Florida, and I understand. And Beth Ann, she's a school teacher, counselor, not a school teacher. She's a counselor. And I can't say, "Come over here and counsel me." So, that I'm very fortunate. I'm very fortunate. I've got good kids. Really good.